that boy, it's just absolutely nothing I can remember a lot of things, but I don't remember. You know, and just looking at it, I can't see where it was.
Well, maybe we're on the Susie Legal too while we're here.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Almost everybody moved out.
Huh?
Almost everybody's moved out of here.
Yeah. Well, she moved back. She's a widow.
You know, see that she's a black widow. That I don't care what she is. That girl, she can marry anybody and be back in 6 months.
I think that was her third marriage.
Well, she wears them down. She eats them up alive. Yeah, Susan Martin, your brother got me.
Get careful, this is being recorded.
Right, but your brother got me in more trouble with Susan Legal. Arthur Bartholow, and every time we turned around, Martin was talking to Susie, and he was saying, "Tell me when Arthur's coming. He's here. He ain't coming. He's here tonight." Gales, we play football. I'm still gonna have to hurt you. Yeah. I remember that.
So what did you do? You got out of the army real fast, right?
Yeah.
Then what did you do after that?
I went and taught school down in Hawaii for 4 years.
Oh, really?
We stayed there for 7.
Where'd you meet your wife at?
In Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Blind date set up by her father and my mother. And we went out on a blind date one time, and that was 48 years ago. And we've been
really.
Since, so yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah, it is, because mother wouldn't be there if I hadn't been there. And here I am from Florida, right? And I meet a Louisiana girl.
Oh, really?
In Hawaii.
She wasn't from Hawaii.
No, she was a Louisiana girl, because her dad was a colonel, and in order to get military housing on post, you had to have a member of your family there. Well, I had Mom and Donnie Ray, baby, and so he had to bring over his daughter, and they set us up with that blind date, and that was it. That was it. We've been together.
How long were you then?
48 years.
What age were y'all when you met?
She was 19, I was 24. Yeah, I was close then too.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, especially during a time. Because I got there after my tour. The father was going there in between tours. In other words, he was going to have to go back.
Yeah.
So if he couldn't get that girl there, he was going to lose his chance at military housing.
Oh, okay.
And he was going to be gone for a month. So she showed up, and then the date happened, and Mama said she could stay at our house for a month, and that was it. Of course, let's face it now. You had a really good mother. We all know that. What would you do if your mother says to you, "Don't worry about all those tramps you're looking at, Johnny, all the time. I found your woman today. I found a girl for you." Now, what do you think?
Sure, Mom.
Sure, Mom. Exactly. Sure, Mom. You know all my tastes. No, Johnny, I'm not interested, Johnny. I found you your woman. You're going out with her tonight, and don't you embarrass your mama. Donnie Ray, you watch this. Watch your brother.
Yeah. Well, my mom did about the same thing. When I was talking about getting married again, she said, "You really don't need."
Well, she tried to save you from that. There's a difference.
Yeah.
My mama wouldn't let me go out with. No. I was dating a girl. You don't need to see her. Why? She's a tramp. There's no reason to mess around with her. Well, there's a reason, Mom. I mean, there's.
Yeah.
There is a reason. Give me a break.
How'd you meet your Dot, Martin?
Huh?
How'd you meet Dot?
Blind date.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
was working with the railroad there, Bill Goodwin.
Atlanta.
In Atlanta. The girl he was dating and was fixing to marry, her brother was getting married that night, that when we met, and his wife to be was Dot's best friend, and so they lined up a blind date with us between me and Dot, and after the little wedding they had there, we went to the varsity for our first date. So later on, the girl that Bill married, they married, and she ran out on him real bad, real bad. And so finally he called it. They got a divorce, and then Dot, one of the people she worked with at Sears, introduced Lee to Bill, and so they're married now. They live.
Oh my God!
They live out there, a little north of Montgomery, Alabama, up near Lake Martin or something like that. But so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, life is stranger than fiction. I don't care how you look at it. I'll never believe it any different because I've been to New Orleans, well, at least 5 times on wrestling trips, and 2 other times to go through there.
Yeah.
But I never would have met her.
Yeah.
Because of where they live.
Right,
They weren't close to
right.
the town, right? And then all of a sudden, your mama set you up on a date with a 19-year-old blonde girl.
Yeah.
Right. Then you're thinking, oh, this is going to be bad here. You know? And so no, it worked out. And I knew she was one because my girlfriend from Florida State came over. Right.
Yeah.
Now she broke up with me when I went to
Okay.
because she was part hippie and didn't
Yeah.
like the idea that
Yeah.
I was.
Military.
So
where was she from? Tallahassee or?
no, she was originally from Ohio,
Oh,
a
okay.
Yankee girl anyway. I forgave her for
Yeah.
that. But, then she came over, and then she stayed with us for a while. Mama kicked her out, of course.
Yeah.
And so we were dating her, you know.
Yeah.
And this girl was waiting, you know, and so this girl says, no, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll wait till you finish. And then,
Really?
and that was it. You know?
That put pressure on.
Yeah. And the other girl said, are you going to marry me now or not? I said, I can't marry you. I got my mother and my brother as my dependents. I can't marry you right now. I have to find a place for them, you know. And so she left. And the other girl said, see, here I am. And here she is, 48 years later.
A white girl?
Yeah.
That's a good.
Not a white girl. And yeah, she was from Nolans, but she was 19.
Yeah.
So you got her, you know, good
Yeah.
time. Good time.
Good looking girl, I guess.
Yeah. Good time.
Yeah. You know, that's how. Well, no, I was 19 when I met Dot. Yeah.
Right.
She was 17.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But there's laws about that. You shouldn't bring that up on the camera. For God's sakes, tell him about it.
Yeah.
Jeez, and you know, you could have a career. You could be sued for something. Yeah.
Yeah, she hadn't graduated from high school at that time.
She was in high school?
Yeah, I took her to her high school prom.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Robert Cradle.
I had the other girl. I took her to her high school prom too.
Did they have a picture of you up at the high school? Don't talk to this guy anymore, or things like that? I mean, should we look?
Oh.
My God, Martin, it
Oh.
didn't bother you that she was in high school? Let me check with my mom before I go, type of thing. At least I got a 19-year-old who said, I don't care if my mom comes over either.
Yeah. And of course, I'm thinking about
I'm
that
thinking
too.
mom's doing pretty good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time when we started dating like that, no matter what time, her mom and daddy said she had to be in by 9:30. I'd bring her home at 10.
Oh.
You see, 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that used to drive her mom and daddy wild.
Well, that's what that's for right there. See that thing right there on that table?
Here, pick that up. No, go pick it up.
That puppy would be facing you as you came in.
Yeah.
What? Hey, and I'm not a vindictive man.
Yeah.
I leave you one leg.
Yeah.
I don't believe I should take both legs. I just don't believe it. But I will take your right leg because you can't drive if you don't have the right leg. That's what I did when if somebody brought my daughter home late.
Yeah.
I turned the porch light off.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I set my stereo speakers right there at the front door. And then when they would start to kiss, I'm looking through
Yeah.
I turn on the light, turn on the speaker. Whoa! That poor boy would jump down the steps and be over the gate and run. Didn't even open the gate. Just jump over that thing and run.
Well, is he the one that she finally married?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
The one she married, both of them were from different areas.
Oh, okay.
My oldest daughter, not the student, found a student to marry.
Uh-huh.
That's how he's a professor.
Yeah, uh-huh,
Right.
yeah.
And then the youngest one found somebody on the softball team.
Oh.
And since she kind of controls softball, anybody she meets is going to be.
Yeah.
That's all right with me. So they both met at good places.